Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Meru governor, Kawira Mwangaza, is a woman under siege. In the beginning, when the governor and the MCS had their differences, we thought they are going to manage to sort out and work together. But seemingly, the drama did not end there. As we are speaking now, 68 out of 69 members of County Assembly have voted to impeach Kawira Mwangaza. The process of impeachment will start taking place, and if this impeachment process will go through and succeed up to the end, then Kawira Mwangaza will go into the record as the first woman governor in Kenya to be impeached. These MCS have their own reasons, including the issue of nepotism, among other issues that they are citing as the ground reason to impeach Kawira Mwangaza. They believe she's unfit and she's not even ready to listen to anyone or take advice.
To move a motion for the impeachment of Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, the Governor of Meru County, for 1. gross violation of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, gross violation of national and county laws, 3. gross abuse of office, and 4. gross misconduct. The specific grounds of the motion are organized thematically as outlined in the index below and to elaborated in the ensuing pages of this motion. The evidence in support of the motion is set out in the annexes to the motion. The affidavit presented herewith verifies the accuracy and reliability of the annexes to the motion. Preamble 5. The first charge against the governor is nepotism, illegal appointments, unlawful dismissals, and usurpation of the constitutional and statutory functions of county organs. Under this charge, we have the appointment of the husband to county offices, roadside appointment of county workers at Mau, roadside appointment of county workers at Nkubu, roadside appointment of county workers at Kianjai, contempt of court, and illegal dismissals.
Now, I want us to check on the possible avenues for Kawira Mwangaza to rescue herself and the people behind her frustration in office. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and they are yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, thank you so much. And to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to our discussion. Now, Kawira Mwangaza does not have an MCA on her side simply because she was running on an independent ticket. So there is no political party that will even come in her defense. And that's why she has become vulnerable to all the political formation within Meru County. Those who have been supporting the UDA, those who have been supporting the Azimio side, and of course the other groups within. But then if the MCS are going to successfully impeach her the way they have voted, then that motion will be moved to the Senate. And of course the Senate will look on how weight the matter is. Is it worth to impeach Kawira Mwangaza? But then if politics will play in the Senate, something that I doubt, I think then Kawira Mwangaza will be impeached. But from there, Mwangaza has a chance to go to the Court of Appeal, I think. And if the Court of Appeal will agree with the Senate, then Mwangaza will also have one more chance to go to the Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court will agree with the Court of Appeal decision and the Senate, she will have no ground but to go home, just like Mike Mbuvi Sonko. But again, if this will be just political, whereby people are just playing politics here and frustrate the governor, then she has a chance to be rescued by the Senate. And if not, then the court is going to stamp the authority and they are going to reinstate the governor. So if these MCS don't have really serious matters to impeach the governor, I think they are wasting their time, or maybe they're just trying to do this to frustrate her so that she can agree with them so that maybe in the terms of vetting of CECs, Nikumi, maybe she will consider some other people. But again, she can stand her ground and impeachment will be nullified. So that is the way that impeachment can go. But in my own view, I see the MCS just trying to play politics with this issue, because there is no serious matter that you can say, oh, even if they talk about nepotism, to what level is that nepotism? Because you talk about the person who is guarding the governor, they are saying it is her sister. But again, that one is a person who has been employed under the police, who is an officer who has already been serving. So as an individual, you have a right to choose the person you think can serve you as your security. So there's no big deal there. We will wait and see how the process will go on. But again, the question we are asking, who are the people behind the impeachment or frustration of Kawira Mwangaza? In my view, I see the first person as the former governor of Meru County, Kawira Mwangaza. Kawira Mwangaza had his political party, and of course he had failed MCS. There are those MCS who got a chance to serve in that county. So he has his own interest. Maybe there are people who have been serving in the government and they feel that this Mama Kawira Mwangaza should consider some of those people in her government in terms of maybe CCs. At least he is trying to frustrate so that some of these people will get a chance in that government. Push her to the wall until she will come and sit with you in a meeting to agree going forward. So these are just some of the frustrations to deal with the Kawira Mwangaza to give in. So Kawira Mwangaza, and remember, after losing the governor seat, he went to Kenya Kwanza, and right now he agreed to work with William Ruto. I don't know in what capacity he will be working with William Ruto, but that is where he is. The second person, I think it is Mithika Linturi. Mithika Linturi. He was a UDA gubernatorial candidate in Meru County, but of course he lost. But again, he is serving as the CS for agriculture. It can be the people who are working with him during the campaign, because he had his own people on the ground, the MCS who are vying on UDA ticket. But then these MCS are also pushing to have some people who are working closer with the Linturi to be allowed in this government, just like the Kawira Mwangaza situation, the way I have explained. That will be the first reason. And again, maybe Linturi still has ambition to run for the governor seat in Meru in the near future, maybe 2027 or 2032. So because of that, he would not want someone like Kawira Mwangaza to work in peace. Because I know in the next general election, UDA is going to field a candidate. Ruto will not just allow it to go like that. Because there is importance of having these governors. Hata ikuja kwa mambo ya sharing of revenue, this revenue is shared according to that's political party revenue. According to the number of governors, MCS, MPs, senators, you have managed to get, and even the presidential votes. So every seat that they're going to win, it is very, very important to them. They will not leave anything to go like that. So the frustration could be to give a chance so that she will look weak, and then in the near future, UDA will have their candidate and have their way. Or push her to the wall so that in the next general election, she will agree to come to the UDA party, then vie as a UDA candidate. That will be maybe President Ruto is behind this, using his own men within Meru, so that she will come inside UDA party and vie in the next general election as a UDA candidate. Number 3, of course, the former CS for Agriculture, Peter Munya. Peter Munya was the pioneer governor of Meru County, but he lost to Kawira Mwangaza. But again, in 2017, Railaodinga managed to bring these two together between Kawira Mwangaza and Peter Munya, and then he had promised to retain Peter Munya as a CS. then Kiraitu Murungi to continue with the governorship. But unfortunately, Raila was not declared the president, and of course Kiraitu Murungi lost. So Peter Munya is hanging in there, hana kitu ingine. So because Peter Munya hako na chama, PNU party, they have MCS on ground. And we were talking about 69 out of 68. Unataka kuniambia watu wa PNU wako hapa? It means all of them are there. So there's a man who is pushing for them to vote in that direction. And of course, this will be just one of the way they have the way I explain on Kiraitu Murungi to frustrate the situation for Kawira Mwangaza, so that in 2027 he will be seen as a weak candidate, a person who has promoted nepotism and all those things, so that now he will have an easy time for a comeback. Those are the senior politicians in Meru County who might be controlling the politics within the county. There is no any other person who can do that apart from the people I have mentioned here. So for Mwangaza to succeed, maybe she would need to borrow a leave and sit down with Kiraitu Murungi, Peter Munya, reach out to these people that you can have them take their advice and let them help her to run the count. That's the only way she can succeed. But if she continues the way she's doing, even if the impeachment will fail, then what we witnessed in Vihiga County in the past 5 years might be witnessed in Meru, whereby someone will go and petition the county, they will lock the resources, and it will be very hard running the county.